Hey guys, it's Ep2 here, and we're back with our Pokemon Firered Nuzlocke Episode 2. Last time, we visited Professor Oak, who gave us our first Pokemon, Bulbasaur, who we named Mojo, and we fought our rival. And we also went to Viridian City, picked up Oak's parcel, came back, delivered it to Oak, and he gave us the Pokedex. This time, we're going to be moving into this tall grass to see what we can catch. Hopefully a Pidgey. I think you can catch Pidgeys here. Yes, Pidgey. Furo is in the other area. Hopefully a Pidgey. Let's see what we can do. Alright, encounter Pidgey. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's go. Mojo! Fight. Let's go with Tackle, because I know you don't get Gust until level... Ooh, I forget. Level 9? Yeah, okay. So I'm worried I'm going to kill him if I use another Tackle, so I'm just going to throw out a Pokeball and see if I can get him. I should be able to. He's low enough level. 1, 2, and 3. No! What? Oh, that's annoying. We were close. Let's try again. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, again. We're using all of our Pokeballs here. Come on. Third time's the charm. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Finally. Pidgey was caught. Now, I prefer Spearow because Spearow learns Peck, or comes with Peck, usually, which is super effective against Bug-type Pokemon and very, very useful in Viridian Forest. But Pidgey does get Gust at level 9, so let's see what we want to name Pidgey. I was thinking, how about, let's see, how about Pudgy? Just because it's funny. Okie dokie, let's move on. That's our encounter for this route. We can continue on to the next town. Now in that situation, if I had accidentally knocked out the Pidgey, then that would have been it. No more encounters for us. At least for this route. So, Rattata, level 3. I'm glad I didn't run into you because you're kinda useless. I much prefer Pidgey and his evolutions rather than you and Raticate. So, let's just throw out a Tackle there. See if we can take you down and get some XP for it, because you definitely need it, Mojo. Lower Mojo's defense. It's not kind. Okay. Oh, don't miss. Yay, okay, cool. So, Mojo just gets some nice experience there, and we're going to move on into Viridian City once again to get some health, and then we can move on to our next area for encounters. Ah, all nice and healed up. So now, we can move on to this side route over here. Now, this route we won't be coming back to for quite a while, because we can't actually get through what's at the end of it. So right now, we're just going to be hanging out in this area here. Oh, I forgot to grab more Pokeballs. Crap. Rattata! Come back to bite me now that I've told you I don't like you. Well, this is going to be our encounter for the route, so let's see if we can catch him. Lowering my defense again. Seems to be a standard AI tactic. 2 Pokeballs, let's see if we can make it happen. Come on. 3, and caught. Yes. The third member of our team, Rattata. And I already have a good nickname for him all picked out. Let's name him Mickey. Mickey Mouse. Because it's funny, and I'm a funny person. Hopefully. Alright, so let's go. I don't think Mojo took any damage that round. Nope, he did not. So let's explore Viridian a little bit. Let's see what we have inside here. That's the school. We don't want to bother with that. How about over here? Ah, this is the Pokemart. Now, I think we visited the Pokemart last episode, and this is where we got Oak's parcel. Now, if in any other point in the game, you can talk to this clerk, and you can buy items from him using your Pokedollars. Or Pokecoins, or whatever you have. So I'm going to buy a couple more Pokeballs, because it's definitely something we need. Because I've used a bunch of them. So let's bring that back up to 5. I'm going to buy maybe 2 more. Nope, we're going to buy a lot more potions, because potions are useful. And let's buy some antidotes. Now, we're not going to have any paralysis heal, because we don't have enough money for it, and potions take priority over paralysis heal, in my opinion. Because we don't want to be stuck out in the middle of, say, Viridian Forest with a weak Pokemon. Now, here's this old man here. If we talk to him... Well, now, I've had my morning coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What's that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I'd better show you then. So this part of the game is completely necessary. You can't, or mandatory rather, you can't skip over it, and it's completely automated, so I'm not touching anything. It's doing it by itself. So it's showing you how to catch a Pokemon as if we don't already know. You use the Pokeball. And the thing here, though, as we've already seen, is Pokemon can break out. Now, if they break out, you lose that Pokeball and you have to use another one. Lowering a Pokemon's health bar to as low as you can possibly get it without knocking it out will increase your chances of catching that Pokemon. Also inflicting status moves, which I will go over in a moment. There! Now tell me, that was educational, was it not? And here, take this too! Obtain the Teachy TV. Completely unnecessary item. I'm not even going to use it for the rest of this game. But it allows you to look things up if you don't know them. If there's anything you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. So if we go over here, we have Viridian City's gym. But there's a man outside. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. They must be brothers. They sound very familiar, these two. So yes, Viridian City's gym leader is MIA. We do not know where he is. So let's go find him, why don't we? Going up into this route, we have another chance for an encounter. Let's see what we get. Just walk around in this grass a little bit here. And we find another Rattata. Now, if you look down in the rules, there is a clause called the Dupes Clause, which means that if I run into a Pokemon that I already have as my first encounter for a route, I can skip over it, and thus go and try and find another Pokemon. Yet another Rattata. Now, depending on how long this goes on, I might just skip it. So, I don't know how long it's going to take for me to find something other than a Rattata. I don't know if there's anything other than a Rattata even here at this route. So, I will just cut to when I have something we can use. Yeah. I'll see you guys then. Okay, so I've come to the conclusion that I know there are other encounters on this route. There's a 5% chance that you can encounter a Caterpie or a Weedle. Now, those chances are too low. I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes doing encounter after encounter and can find nothing but Rattatas and Pidgeys. So what I've decided to do is we will go ahead and do a carryover, as it were. In the next area, I will allow 2 catches for the first 2 encounters, rather than one there and one here. just to so we don't miss out on any chances here. Actually, let's talk to this little girl here, see what she has to say.
Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. You have caught one already?
Yes, we have. His name is Mickey.
Are you going to Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost.
She sounds very concerned. Viridian Forest. One of the most annoying places in all of the beginning Pokemon games. Let's see what this kid has to say.
I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles.
That was painful, I didn't... Alright, I don't think there's an item over here. So let's go over to this way. I'm relatively sure there's an item over here, though. Yes, let's see what this guy has something to say. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon and I ran out. That's why you should never have too many Pokeballs. Let's see what... This is on the ground. A potion! Always welcome in a Nuzlocke. Alright, first encounter for this route. 1 of 2. Remember. Caterpie. Level 3 Bug type. Let's go with a tackle here. Alright, so I feel comfortable, because it's above half health, I feel comfortable going with a tackle to bring it down a little bit lower and increases our chance of catching this Caterpie. Another string shot, it just lowers our speed. I'm not worried. It'll status afflictions or stat afflictions will be reset with each battle. So after I catch this Caterpie, speed will go back to normal. Gotcha! Caterpie was caught. So what do we want to name the Caterpie? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Let's go with... You know, I can't think of anything, so let's just go with a generic name that I just thought of. Rory, how's that? And like I said, we can always rename Pokemon when we get to new towns. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Let's name him... Green, right? So let's name him... Verde. The Spanish word for green. Alright, so that's our first encounter for this route. Let's move on to the next. Now I'm also pretty positive that there is... I think it's up this way. There is another item for us to have. Up in this corner. Second encounter, let's see what we have. Another Caterpie, so we can skip over it. I think in this forest, the only things that we can encounter are Caterpies, Weedles, and Pikachus, if I'm correct. Another Pokeball, always welcome. A Weedle. Joy. Okay. This is our second encounter, let's do it. I was hoping for a Pikachu, honestly. I'd much rather use a Pikachu than a Weedle. String Shot, lowers our speed again. Go for a Tackle. You're just delaying the inevitable, Weedle. That's all you're doing. I feel comfortable going with another Tackle. The only thing I don't want to happen right now is a crit, because that would be bad news for us. Because we would miss out on this encounter. Alright, let's go to our bag, use another Pokeball. We're back up to 5 because of the one we found on the ground, which is nice. 1, 2, and 3, and that is our caught Weedle. Now, This is going to be a play on words here. I was going to do something, but I'm trying to think of something better. I got it. Weedle. He's blazing it. How about just Blaze? I don't like two-word names. I hope you all are intelligent enough to figure out why that's a joke. Alright, so let's move on and try to make our way through Viridian Forest. Now if we go up this way, we will encounter a new trainer. Now, do I want to stick with Mojo? Or do I want to go to Pudgy? None of our Pokemon at the moment are in any shape to do some fighting. And I don't think his bug Pokemon have any bug-type moves yet. So, let's just go for the encounter and see what we got. Try to get us some levels. This is why I was hoping for a Spearow earlier on, but beggars can't be choosers. Although I'd much rather be a chooser, to be completely honest. Level 6 Weedle. Just go for the tackle. Just spam tackle. We really have no other option at the moment. Poison Sting. It is a poison type move that has a chance to inflict poison status. Now that we're here, I might as well go over status while we have some time. There are 5 statuses, primary statuses. There is Burn, Poison, Sleep, Freeze, and Paralysis. Paralysis is one of the more mild of the 5. It quarters your speed, so say if you had 20 speed, you would now have 5 speed, making you incredibly slow. It's one of the most annoying things about it, I think, especially in competitive battles. But it also will have a chance to immobilize you every turn, so it's a relatively low chance, I think, but every turn it has a chance of immobilizing you for that turn. Burn and Poison are similar in that they both do damage over time to your Pokemon. Especially Poison. Poison's a bad one, but we'll get to that in a moment. Burn has a secondary effect where it also halves your attack stat, which means if you have, say, I don't know, 100 attack stat, if you get burned, your attack stat will go down to 50, significantly lowering the effect of physical moves. Poison has 2 different, I guess, tiers to it. There's Poison and Bad Poison. Poison lowers your health by a little bit every turn, but it has no effect on any stats like Burn does. Bad Poison, on the other hand, increases the amount of damage it does every turn. So say it does 2 damage the first turn, it'll do 4 damage the next, and then 8 damage the next, and so on and so forth, until eventually it will kill your Pokemon in 1 turn, depending on how long you can keep them alive for. This can be especially dangerous in a Nuzlocke because it can kill you, and killing is bad. We don't want to lose any of our Pokemon. It would be very, very unfortunate. So, now that we're done with that battle, let's move on to the next area. I forgot to click on the game again. Okay. So we can avoid all this grass for now because we don't need to be encountering anything at the moment. Trainer tips. Contact Professor Oak via a PC to get your Pokedex evaluated. I think this is also a trainer. Yes, it is. Oh, I should have healed first. That was stupid. Whatever. We'll throw out a potion. We'll throw out a potion Mojo's way. First thing. He definitely needs it too. I really do not want a crit going at the moment. Potion. Potions always take priority. Items take priority in single player. which is good, because it makes Nuzlocking easier. See, that would have brought Mojo down to a significantly lower amount of health, which would have been bad. Poison Sting again. I'm really hoping there's no poison infliction. Let's go for another tackle. I could set up with Leech Seed, but I don't know if it's really worth it, considering we just lose a turn. Spamming tackle at this point is probably our best idea. Poison Sting again. He lowered our speed, so he's actually moving first now. Go for another tackle. Hits from a foot. No poison yet. I'm very glad about that. Let's hope I didn't just jinx myself. Knock on wood. Mojo gained 78 experience points and grew to level 9. Yay! Special defense. Venusaur, which is Bulbasaur's maximum or highest evolution, is very tanky in the ways of special defense. Especially when you get up to gens like Gen 5, where you have Mega Stones, and he gets uber tanky, and it's kinda scary. My god, we're almost out of tackles for Mojo here. I know there's quite a bit to go in a Viridian Forest. Crit! Good for us, yay! We don't have to use another tackle to take down that Weedle. Good, good, good. One more. Kakuna. Okay, so the good thing about Kakuna is it has no... I don't think it has any damaging moves. So we can set up a Leech Seed and see how long we can... see if we can just siphon some health and avoid using a potion. Now, this might be a bit of a boring fight because it doesn't take much health every turn. Let's just see if we can spam some growls and just leech some health off of this Kakuna. There we go. Finally killed that Kakuna after many, many growls, and got Mojo back up to full health without using a single tackle, which is great. And we got the XP for it. So let's move on. Mojo grew to level 10 and gets a special attack boost. Now, if I remember correctly, he has an attack nature. I think we established he had a... No, it was a special attack minus defense nature, which is good, because he is mainly a special attacker, and he gained a whole nother half a level out of that whole battle, which is great. Although, unfortunately, the rest of our mons are a little under-leveled, so we're gonna have to go back after this, after we heal them up and get them rolling, and we're gonna see if we need to heal them up and get them higher leveled, so that way they can try to compete with Mojo here. Another Caterpie. I'm just gonna run from battles because we don't have any repels yet, which kinda sucks, but you know, whatever. Moving on. Keep on keeping on. Another encounter, we don't care. I'm surprised I haven't run into one Pikachu in Viridian Forest. I know they're not common, but they're also not uncommon, if you follow. I've seen plenty of them before. What's this guy doing up here? Do you know that Pokemon evolve? Oh, why was he looking that direction? I didn't know he was a trainer. Okay, well, we got another trainer. Bugcatcher Charlie. 3 more Pokemon. Metapod is one of those other Pokemon just like Kakuna that cannot do any damage. Oh, he learned Vine Whip! I wasn't even paying attention. Vine Whip is a 40-based power attack, I think? Let's try it out on something other than Metapod, because Bug resists grass types. Just to increase the amount of damage that we do to him every turn, even though we won't need it because health... we're at max health at the moment, but this is what Metapod does. He uses Harden all the time, because it's the only move he has. So the only significant amount of damage we're going to be doing here is with our Leech Seeds. So let's just try to tackle him to death. Eventually we might growl him to death again, because, you know, we can't really do much to him, to be honest. If we had a Charmander, we'd be able to one-shot him, but as of right now, that's not an option. Yeah, I may just growl him to death. We'll come back to you guys whenever that's all done. So this should be the last time We need to use Growl here, and Metapod should go down. Let's hope he doesn't have any more Metapods, because I don't know how many more Growls I can take. Alright, Metapod goes down. 108 experience points. Mojo grew to level 11. Yay! Good boosts all around in defense and special defense, and special attack. Caterpie, yay, something we can damage. Okay, Tackle. Tackle's our best bet here, even though we get stabbed with Vine Whip. Caterpie, and along with all of the bug-type Pokemon, resist grass-type moves, so it would be half as effective against him. I was thinking about doing a sort of Pokemon rundown series where it's the basics of Pokemon, so I'll be doing stuff on Showdown a lot and doing diagrams, teaching the newer players some good stuff. And here we have another Metapod. Yep. This is our life now, guys. We're leech seeding a Metapod to death. How sad. It's the only option we have. I mean, we could use tackles, but I'm worried that if I run out of tackles before we exit this forest, we'll be in deep, deep trouble. Now, does Pidgey has no useful moves? Wait a minute. Tackle, Tail Whip, String Shot, Poison Sting. Yeah, no one else in our team at the moment can help Mojo. So let's do some tackles. Maybe not, because he's ×2 defense at the moment, I think, or ×3, I forget. We're gonna have to growl him to death again. I'll see you guys when we're done. Alright, so last time, again, that we'll have to be doing the growl on this Metapod, and he should go down this turn. Finally. This video is getting quite long. I wish to end it so that way you guys can get on to watching more videos of mine, which would be great. Shameless input there. Alright, let's move down into this area. Kakuna skipping this encounter. Alright. Come on. Move. There we go. Sorry, if I ever try to tab out of my game, it will, the game will stop moving until I re-tab into it. Now, I don't think I need to give Mojo anything for this battle. Please don't have any more Metapods or Kakunas. I really don't feel like growling a Kakuna to death again. Oh, yay! Or a Weedle. A Metapod to death. We can tackle him, finally! Now, Vine Whip would be very useful for the gym, because the first gym is a Rock-type gym, and Rock-type Pokemon are weak against Grass. Grass is super effective against them, so it will do extra damage, allowing us to mow through that first gym and get tons of experience for Mojo. Which, at the moment, he doesn't actually need. What is... I think that's the highest we can get Mojo to level. Oh, crap. I just realized that. We can't get Mojo any higher. Because I think Brock's Onix is level 12. Alright, well, I guess that's done for leveling for Mojo, and here we are, the exit to Viridian Forest. We traveled all the way through Viridian Forest, got lots of items, and we also caught some new Pokemon for our team. Not the best, I may add, but they're ours, so we're stuck with them. No one's died yet, which is good, but that's it. So, catch us next time on the next episode of Pokemon Firered version Nuzlocke. This is Ep2 signing out. Have a very good day.